Hey guys, this is Jared with Ludlow Smokehouse. Today I'm going to show you, in my opinion, what is the best way to cook a steak. And that's any steak, whether you want a low-end grade steak or a high-end, whatever. I've got today two different types. I've got a sirloin and a New York strip that I got at a local farmer that's my favorite to go to here in Tennessee. They're KLD Farms if you ever want to check them out. But they have no hormones, nothing like that, 100% grass-fed. So yeah, I love that. Also, to just put the cherry on the top, they dry age for about 14 days as well. So it just makes, they have the best steaks I've ever had. And I'm going to show you the best way how to make them. And if you're thinking that's putting them on a grill or pan searing them, well, let me tell you something. You're wrong, because these are going to be put in a water bath and it's called Sous Vide. And it makes anything just taste amazing, because you just put the water just how you want it. So we've got ours at 129 because we're going to make these medium rare. And you just dunk these things in there, and when you do that, you let them sit for about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. You could do it up to 2 hours if you want, but you just let them sit. That's all you have to do. Go do whatever you want. It don't matter. Okay, so one of the most important things is we will dry off the steaks. Open. There's one. And this one's got the two sirloins in it. They look amazing. I wish you could smell this. When you have high quality meat, there's just the smell and everything is just way better than when you get it at the store. Or if you get a prime or anything like that, it's still gonna be good though. Give those a good dry. Oh yeah. All right, and then what I'm going to use is just garlic powder, sea salt, and black pepper. Nothing fancy. So, and I always go with sea salt. To me, it just tastes a lot better. So I'll put some in my hand. You know, and salt on a steak is your friend. So don't have to worry about putting too much. Or when you think you have just enough, put just a little bit more. We'll do some pepper. We'll put it in my hand. Give it a nice rub. And some garlic. Do the same thing on the other side. And the reason why I put it in my hand is just so I don't over season. I don't want to accidentally dump it in there. Don't want to run these. So that's why I do that. You could also put it in a little bowl. I just don't have any bowls with me right now. So we're doing it like this. Another important thing is you want to mop up the sides as well. Get it all over the steak. You don't want anything to go to waste. Oh yeah, I mean, just marbleization, everything on these are just so good. You can tell when you have a really nice steak. All right, so let me go ahead. I'll vacuum seal these. We'll go from there. So let me get the vacuum sealer. Let's see. I'm going to use those. pre-measure these. Yeah, I like these Food Saver ones because they've got it where you can split the bags, the perforated in the middle, which comes in handy for steaks. And then we will go ahead, pop these in. Alright, now that these are sealed, I'll go ahead, place it in there. Let's see if I can get that in there somehow. Got that one. And these two will just go directly in there. And they can touch, it doesn't really matter. Get them as good as you can. And then I'll go ahead and cut that just a little bit, just to get rid of some of the waste. And we'll seal these back up. Pretty simple, not much to it. I'm actually going to do these one at a time. Alright, all we gotta do is put these in the bucket. Alright, now that we've got these in the water, again, in my opinion, I think this is the best way to cook a steak. We're cooking ours at about 129, so we're doing a medium rare, which is 129 to 135, so we're just going as cool as we can. The reason why I like doing sous vide is it's like the perfect oven, you know, but the only downside to an oven, I mean, the oven is great, it's been around for years, but, you know, you've got cool spots, hot spots, it's constantly cooling down, heating up. That circulator device, it makes the whole tub that one temperature. So, and the water that's touching the meat, it's touching it everywhere. So if you think about it, it's getting that 129 temp everywhere, and it's not going to overcook it or undercook it. You leave it in there for about an hour, which is what we're doing, and it's going to get to 129. And the great thing that I like about sous vide as well is whether you have a high-end piece of meat or a low-end piece of meat, it's going to tenderize it more easily, because it's almost like, if you were to think of it like smoking almost at a long 12-hour period for, you know, like brisket. You know, brisket is a tough piece of meat, but done right and done for a long period of time, it tenderizes it. Well, sous vide and the science behind it, that's basically what it's doing, is it's tenderizing that steak more than your grill could do. That's why I like doing it more than a grill. And I love to smoke and grill, but this, you know, it tenderizes it because it's not putting that high heat on it really quickly and making it medium well on the outside and then rare on the middle or medium. It's making it all that one doneness, and then you just sear it however you want on the outside, and that's why I like sous vide. And we'll show you the trick of what I actually do right after I take it out of the tub. So we'll see you back in about an hour. All right, so this has been in for an hour. We'll go ahead and take this out, and then all you gotta do is open this up. You just want to dry it again. Oh, it's so tender. So we'll go ahead and dry this off. I'll just stick it right there. And then next, you might have seen a bunch of videos where they sear it after sous videing or even put it on the grill. But the best option I've seen is actually taking it and using a torch, a butane torch. I suggest if you don't have a Searsol, because a Searsol can be, you know, quite expensive. The next thing to get would be something like this. This is a BBT1 torch. You can get them off Amazon or wherever you want to get them. But you don't want to really go anything under this because this is made for food. If you have anything else, like something you just get at Lowe's that just has a torch, you're going to get that butane, dangerous chemical smell. You don't want any of that. This is designed to take it all off. And then if you go the higher grade, the Searsol, it does even a better job of distributing the heat more. But we'll go ahead and we will sear this on all sides. And right now it kind of looks gray, but it definitely will look good after this. So let's heat them up. All right, we've got the steaks already. The great thing about sous videing as well is, you know, like your traditional grilling or smoking, you gotta let that meat sit for a little bit. So when it finishes its cooking, you know, and then all those juices suck back into the meat, you know, since it was already sitting in its meat, it's pretty much finished. It's not going to cook anymore, so you don't have to let it rest. It's ready to go straight out of the bag. You can eat it without searing it, but we prefer to sear it. And this is how we do it here at Ludlow Smokehouse, because this is top quality, the best way to do it. And we'll just prove it here by slicing it up and showing you how perfect this steak is. It is very tender. Just, I mean, just amazing. And you can see it's, you know, completely pink throughout the whole steak, and just a little bit of browning, just that perfect crust that you want on your steak. So let's give this a try. Oh my goodness. I won't have steak anywhere else. This is absolutely the best way to do it. I love to grill, but the grill just cannot do this. This is outstanding. That was the, I said ribeye, but that was the New York. We'll go ahead and I'll show you the sirloin as well. Same thing. We'll go ahead. I'll put it right in the middle there so you can see it's the same throughout the middle and edge. So you can see there, I mean, perfect. Medium rare. It doesn't get any better than that. And then just to show you, if I cut it on the back end here, same thing. It's not well done on the tips. It's exactly as it is in the center. Top quality, guys. I mean, just nothing compares to it. So that's how we do it here at Ludlow Smokehouse. Come get you some. I mean, it's amazing.